I just realized that I've been wearing this tank top in like all the videos I've been doing lately. Anyway, I promise you I do wear other clothes. So today was kind of tough for me. There's just so much to do, and I get so overwhelmed, and I work on time blocking and getting one thing done at a time. But it keeps occurring to me, like I need to get this other thing done, so I stop what I'm doing and I go to the other thing, and nothing gets done that way. So that stresses me out more and makes the feeling of overwhelm more. And then I'm excited to be going to Florida. Oh, my hair looks terrible because I just gave myself a facial and I had this on, but whatever. Excited to be going to Florida on Wednesday. It's kind of stressing me out that I'm not going to be working as much. Obviously I'm taking my work with me and stuff. I found an Airbnb that's $44 a night, so that's pretty exciting. But it's not like it has a lot of amenities. And I'm sharing a bathroom, which is always a challenge for me. Especially when I'm traveling. My stomach gets in all knots and it's just not pretty. It's not pretty. You get dehydrated, but also flying upsets me so much. And all my stress, not all my stress, but a lot of my stress goes to my stomach. Fear goes to your stomach. Or at least it goes to mine. And then, so there's a couple things I have to get. And I don't have a car. So, and my family only has one car. My parents only have one car. And I was thinking about how I'm here at my parents' and not progressing and just stuck and just feeling so anxious about that, so anxious about the work. And I need to get a couple of things to go to Florida, and I don't have control over when I can do that. I kind of have to go. And this is the thing, it's like I gotta surrender my ego in this, because like my mother has to drive me places, and it's just embarrassing and humiliating to me, and I really have to there we go. I have to kind of get past that and not feel as embarrassed as I do about it, because I'm like, it's horrifying for me. And just the fact that I haven't been able to take care of myself. And I didn't start out this way. I didn't. I had a better grip on life. I had a better grip on myself. And I have to not hit myself over the head with that. Not keep comparing myself to the way I was. But look at the progress I've made. But anyway, so I had to go out like when my mother could. So it was, in the middle of the day and interrupted my work. And we went to Target and we went it was like the stuff that I needed, we couldn't really find. And it was just like we went up to the cobbler to get my shoes. And they weren't ready yet. So it was just like a lot of wasted time. And I was getting very worked up about it. And just, that comes out as anger towards myself and anger towards others, to be honest. I mean, I'm able to not express it in the moment, but, you know, I'm bottling it up. And because I don't want to take it out on the people around me. They're doing their very best to accommodate me and help me. It's just so upsetting that I still need help. You know, and I can blame my mood disorder, and I can blame all of that, but the fact of the matter is still I'm the one doing it. And it's stressful. So I was like having a lot of anxiety, and, you know, I mean, I already have those pangs that come relatively frequently during the day. Even on a good day, it hits my stomach, and it's like being punched in the stomach. And I have to soothe myself, but I also want to feel it, because if I don't feel it, it's never gonna be done. But my immediate reaction is to tighten up, like I'm being punched in the stomach. And, you know, I end up like whispering to myself, like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, you're okay, it's okay, it's okay. You know, I mean, like, I do that on a regular basis before I even realize that I'm saying it. And my mom's used to it. I mean, she knows that I'm having some issues with anxiety. But I was in such a bad mood, like such a bad mood. And I sat down and I started working, and I felt better because I was getting some... Was I even getting stuff done? That's the thing. Like, there's so much to do, and certain things have more important priorities, but certain things have more, like, present deadlines, like more, I don't know what that word was that I just used, but like more urgent deadlines, you know, that they're coming up real fast. And if I don't do anything about them, like planning these events in Boston, if I don't do anything about them, I'm not going to have a venue, and I'm not going to have people coming, which I guess isn't an issue, because then it's just... But it's also a way that I'm going to be making money, like a large amount of money, in a few months. And that's what I need to get out of here and get my own place. Like, I feel sick to my stomach. And then I had, like, and then I just... Certain things are said, and I know they're about me in some of the meetings that I have. You know, they're not negative, but they're not positive. They're subtle reminders. And I'm setting up these systems, and some of them scare me because, like, there's a lot of steps, but there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff that I can regiment, but there's a lot of stuff that I can't. And it's harder to build certain systems. Let's just put it that way. And I just need to do it. You know, and then tomorrow I need to go get my shoes. I need to get the things that I need to get to go on the trip. So that's going to interrupt the day. I'd love to get to the gym, but that's not going to happen. I gained some weight, so I'm worried about my clothes fitting. It's just all this stuff is going around in my head, and now it's late. So I'm gonna be tired. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so I have to be at a meeting at 9. It would be so much easier if I had a place to go. Would it be though? Probably not. You know, and there's just so many things I'm thinking about, like little things too, like that just kind of add on to it that I don't need to be thinking about. You know, like I have a new haircut and I'm not quite sure how to style it, and I'm going to something where I want to look good, so I want to know how to style it. And the makeup, I don't want to put makeup on because I haven't been using makeup, and I have, you know what I mean? Like, in this, it's gonna be too hot. I'm gonna sweat the makeup off, and I'm not gonna be able to tell if the makeup's sweating off, but people will be looking at it. So I kind of don't want to use it, but at the same time, I kind of want to use it because I want to even out my skin. There's just a lot of moving pieces right now, moving parts, and some of them are tiny and some of them are big, and it feels like they're not fitting together well. Like the cogs are kind of not the right size for each other, and kind of, you know, I mean, it's kind of working, but it could be working so much better if I would just be disciplined. And I'm not, and that's self-sabotage. I'm working on not being angry at myself for it. Tired. I like to paint my nails, but that's not gonna happen either. Like, just, I'm tired, so I'm gonna sign off. But I took an adaptive pill. So doTERRA, the company that does, I tense up and I don't even realize I do. I have to be more present. I am more present. I want to be the person that I want to be, not the person that is what I'm doing now. And I'm so distracted because I've got a million things going on in my head while I'm trying to do something. Anyway, so the essential oil company makes these pills called Adaptive, because one of their blends is called Adaptive, and it's a stress relieving blend, which I don't have right now, but I'm diffusing lavender, so I'm hoping that helps. But I have the pills, and they do seem to calm me down a little bit. I'm feeling calmer. I still have a lot of stress in my stomach. And then there's the thought of flying. But I'm not doing that right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not doing any of it right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. But it feels wrong not to worry. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's a lot of growth here, growth potential. Oh, and I don't want to feel what I'm feeling, so I'm pushing it away. And I want to go to bed, and I want to, but I have to. I swore to myself that I'm going to take the time to let go, and that time is now. So what I'm going to do is turn this off and sit down, do some chanting. Robin gave me this chant on YouTube, and I can kind of chant along to. Excuse me. And I want to get to the point where I'm lost in it, because I still have a lot of thoughts going on when I'm doing it. But I want to do that and feel the feelings so that they can go through me and I don't have to be bothered by them anymore. So that's the plan. I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head and food to eat. I'm grateful to have a bed to sleep in, of sorts. I'm glad to have parents that are willing to still help me, that understand that I'm having difficulties, because I would honestly be homeless right now. Oh, and honestly, yeah, it's not great. I'm grateful for my parents, though. They're really good to me. And, yeah. So I'm going to remind you guys that even when you're feeling shitty, there are things to be grateful for. So, again, I'll say to you that you can always choose to have a grateful night.